Good evening friends, welcome to my channel. This is Ram Kumar. Today I would like to discuss about pandas in general and .loc function in pandas. Pandas is a library in Python that can be used to analyze, clean and manipulate data. With pandas we can operate the data in the way that we do in Excel and database tables. Panda supports 2D data that is called as data frame, and Panda supports also one-dimensional data that is called series. The capability of pandas to support 2D data made it quite extensively used. The data in data frame almost looks like the data in the table, and whatever operations we can perform on the tables in SQL, like filtering, join, creating a new column based on existing columns, aggregations, all these operations we can perform on pandas data frames also. Today I would like to discuss about .loc function in pandas. This .loc function is used to access a group of rows or columns by specific labels or Boolean array. Let us see what it is. To explore this .loc function, I have created a simple Excel file like this with ID, name, class and total marks of the students. And for this analysis, I am using Databricks free account. Firstly, I have uploaded the Excel file into Databricks volumes. So we can go into catalog. In the catalog, in the default workspace under volumes, I have created a volume named DBX. In this volume, I have uploaded this particular student database Excel. We can copy this path and keep it in a notepad. Yeah, I already kept it. And now we can load this Excel into a pandas data frame. Let's see how we can do it. So in the Databricks workspace, I have created a notebook. We can see this way. We can do like this. First, for pandas, we have to do import pandas library, as we can give a shortcut PD and we can say df. This is the alias for the df. We can keep whatever we want, xyz, anything works. PD dot read Excel, and inside this Excel we have to give the path. For this to work, we need to have one more library. I will show. As we can see, I am trying to read an Excel into a pandas data frame. In order to do this, we need to have an open PI Excel library also. For that we have to install that. We can install here and try pip install open PI Excel. It's getting installed. Since this installation is over, let's rerun this. Yes, now this data load into a data frame is successful. Now let's read the contents of the data frame. These are the contents of the data frame. Now let's see in what all ways we can use the .loc function. Now firstly, let's see how to use .loc by using Boolean array. df.loc, we have 6 rows what all rows we want to display, for that we need to give true. Whatever we don't want to display, for that we need to give false. Let's say I want to display all the even rows, which is 0 to 4. Let's see, here there is an extra comma which is not good. Okay, this way we can use boolean array. This way we can use boolean array to get the list of rows in the data frame. This is our data frame, and I want to get the rows wherever I have given the true value. For the 0th index row I have given true, so that is fetched. For 1 it's false, so it's not fetched. For 2 we have given the value true, that's why index 2 is fetched. So this is one way. Next we can see how we can fetch one single row. You can give df.loc and index of the row. Let's say I want to get the row which is present in index 3. If I give this in index 3, this id 456 name Arun row is there, this will come. And let's say I want to get multiple rows, df.loc, I can give the list whatever I want. Let's say I want 2, 3 and 5. Two, 3, 5 will come, and I want to give based on slice. That means from 2 until 5 I want everything. Then I need to give df locate 2 till 5. Here index 2 and 5 also be included. That means from Ramesh till Radha every row will be displayed. Let's see. Now let's see how to get a column. Now I fetched slice of rows, and from that I want to get a column. Rows comma a column. Let's say from this I want to get the column class. Then I need to give single quote class. So class alone gets appear. Now let's say from this I want to get 2 columns. Which is class and total marks. When I give 2 column, then that one I need to put in a list or a series. Okay. If I want slice of columns, I can do from name till total marks. Let's say I want everything, I can do this way. Slice of rows, slice of columns. For that, take this, this will present everything. Now let's say I want all the rows. If I want all rows, I should not give any conditions. I just need to give colon. Then it will fetch all the rows, and in the columns from name till total marks, all the columns will be fetched. Good evening friends, welcome back. In the previous video we have seen till this point how we can get all the rows and the columns from name till total marks. If we want to get all the rows, here before comma when we give column we shouldn't give any numbers, then it will bring all the rows. For the columns we need to give the first column and the last column, then it will fetch all the columns including this first and last. Okay, moving on, let's say I want to bring the row where the name is Ramesh. For that we can give df name is equal to Ramesh, then an array with boolean values will be displayed. If we give df.log and array of boolean values, wherever it is true, the index with that particular row will be displayed, which we have seen before here. So wherever is true, the corresponding index value will be displayed. In the first position, which is 0 index, it is true, so 0 index row is displayed. Again here it is second index row is displayed. Likewise here df name Ramesh, only the second index row is true, so only the second index will be displayed where the name is Ramesh. And when the name is Ramesh, we want only the class column, then we need to give all this comma class. So in the row the name value is Ramesh and the column is class, so with Ramesh the column class is value is 4, so 4 get displayed. Now I want to update the class value of Ramesh to 6, then we need to give all this is equal to 6. If we see the df, we can see that for the Ramesh the class value got updated to 6. We can see the documentation of pandas library.loc function in pandas py.org. Okay friends, that's all for this video. We'll meet you in the next video. Thank you. Have a great day.